Well, Wendy and I have been together for 18 years. We met in South Dakota, and we have 2 children, Cassie and Jacob. As being people of faith, we are just very much committed. We really want the protections and the responsibilities that will protect our kids and our family. And we just believe civil unions will help Wendy and I. We're just so lucky, feel so blessed to have found each other and to have, have just been together and committed and taking care of each other for so long. He asked if we had anything that we wanted to say, and we just told him we were just wondering where he was still at in supporting civil unions, and that we did acknowledge we saw him on the news from the hearings, and that we were really happy to hear that he was really keeping an open mind on civil unions. And he really had said that he's not just putting on his Republican hat. He was very cordial. The largest thing that he really just felt is that designated beneficiary is really covers everything enough. And we kept sharing many of the things regarding children and from insurance, and that people really don't know what the word designated beneficiary is. Wendy and I got that the first week it was out in Larimer County, and people just don't know what it is.
Between myself and our field team, our job is to get everyday folks who care about issues involved in the political process. And so we're here today for LGBT Lobby Day because once people elect their representatives in the elections, it's their job to stay in touch with them and make sure that the people who are here at the Capitol representing us actually know what we care about and know how we want them to vote. Last year we had about 120 people come, and this year I think we're close to about 180. So our goal was 160, so we got more than that, which is great, and we hope to keep growing every year.
Well, it's very important for the constituents, whether they're straight allies or LGBTs, to come down and meet face-to-face with their legislators and tell them their personal stories about how the lack of civil unions is real damaging to families, and we need to have protections for our health and for our children, our grandchildren. So extremely important. I'm never defeated. I'm always undaunted, and I believe that there's always an opportunity to educate the members of the Judiciary Committee who have many, not just LGBT constituents, but families and friends of LGBTs. They are educable. I hope that Colorado can move it into the 21st century, and we're behind the rest of the states. Many states have already passed gay marriage, and here we are arguing over civil unions. So it's time, it's past time. Let's move forward, have equality for all legal citizens. That's as simple as it gets.
He's very concerned that we're just putting more laws. Really spoke with him about, civil unions is really between 2 committed people, not just, a sister, a brother, or a neighbor, and that even if there's 1 or 2 points that help families feel like they can take care of each other, isn't that even enough? If there's just taking care of children, being responsible for medical, and seeing each other in the emergency room. And he did feel that a lot of those are covered in designated beneficiaries, but also, but even if there's a couple things, and one was that even ending, dissolving that, there's nothing, he agreed that there's nothing in there that really, speaks to that at all. So just really was involved in talking with us and wanting to see some of the differences in those.